spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being with us here today. Students, you can sit. I am John Coleman. I'm the Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, and it is my great pleasure to welcome parents and families, supporters and friends to this very special day, as well as our distinguished guest on the stage, Regent Stephen Swigum, Senior Vice President for Finance and Operations, Brian Burnett, and Vice Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Education, Robert McMaster. Thank you for being with us. Most especially, welcome, class of 2019, to the rest of your life. Now, all of our graduating classes are special, of course, but you have the distinction of graduating as we celebrate 150 years as a college. From 1869 to 2019, 150 years. It's quite a legacy. In that time, CLA has changed tremendously, as has the world around us. In 1869, the institution that we now know as the College of Liberal Arts at the University of Minnesota was in its first year. The Civil War had ended just 4 years prior. Minnesota, as a state, was 11 years old. And though women attended the University of Minnesota in 1869, they did not yet have the right to vote in Minnesota. In 1917, World War I was raging in Europe, and America entered the fight. The first ever Pulitzer Prizes were awarded. And for the first time, CLA implemented standardized admittance policies and standards for the college. In 1954, Koya Knutson became the first Minnesota woman elected to the Congress of the United States. In 1963, the College of Science, Literature, and the Arts became the College of Liberal Arts. In 1969, man landed on the moon. That same year, students on campus occupied Morrill Hall, a vital and formative moment in the university, which ushered in an era of greater inclusivity at the U of M, from the makeup of our student body to the disciplines that we teach. And 50 years later, here we are, at the tail end of a remarkable legacy. And what will the next 50 years bring, or the next 100 or 150? What will the world look like at that time, and what will be the key challenges? What will have stayed the same, and how will the College of Liberal Arts change? Now, of course, no one can really say with any certainty what the answers are to those questions. The world will change in ways we can't even imagine, certainly over that span of time. But while we can't predict what will come, I want to share with you 3 things that I know for sure. The first is that the College of Liberal Arts' primary mission will always be to give back and to do the most good we can do for others. 150 years ago, CLA was founded as a land-grant institution. The vision of the land-grant system was to empower individuals who would then go on to empower their communities. This vision was about extending the learning of a liberal arts education to a larger population in a growing country. It was profoundly democratizing at its core, spreading skills and knowledge beyond the elite strata of society. The land-grant tradition will always be about educating individuals for the good of communities and for the good of the individual. As a college, we will always aim to be better, to train the finest minds, to graduate the most accomplished students, not to pat ourselves on the back, but because the better we are at our work, the better our research, the more ready our graduates, the greater good we can do. And as long as CLA is around, I know that will remain the core of who we are, a liberal arts education for the betterment of individuals, families, and future generations. The second thing I know is that the future of CLA's legacy of service is bright because of you. In your time at CLA, you have learned about people, places, and viewpoints vastly different from your own, and to see the world through others' eyes, one of the most powerful assets you can bring to the world of employment and to the world beyond. You have practiced how to disagree respectfully. You have become confident enough to innovate and create solutions while remaining humble enough to learn from others. You've come to understand that success is measured not just by what individuals accomplish, but by how much they contribute to others. You've taken all of that, all that you've learned here, and you have already used it to be of service. Class of 2019, I'm not sure you know just how special you are in that regard. Among you, you have logged many thousands of volunteer and internship hours at organizations like Advocates for Human Rights, the Minnesota Department of Health, the Science Museum of Minnesota, and the Special Olympics, just to name a few. You've worked in the offices of state and federal elected officials. You've conducted research on topics from drug addiction, relapse, to psycholinguistics, to monetary policy. You've worked on issues such as hunger, homelessness, environmental protection, human trafficking, domestic violence, and much more. You've led organizations and efforts on and off campus, proving yourself to be leaders in every sense of the word. You are already change makers, and in the years to come, I know you will take your knowledge and experience and continue to push, to question, to create, and most of all, to contribute to the well-being of those around you. You are precisely the kind of students the land-grant creators envisioned 150 years ago. You will be our ambassadors, and the future of CLA's legacy of contribution and giving could not be in better hands. The last thing I know is that the future for everyone is bright because of you. You graduate at a time when your work, whatever it will be, has the potential to have enormous impact on some of the most pressing problems we face today. From polarized politics, to poverty, to disease, and beyond. But because of your liberal arts education, your liberal arts advantage, I know you'll have the ability to ask creative questions to help us size up and resolve those challenges. Because of what you have learned here, I know you'll be able to analyze disparities and conflicts, to place them in historical, economic, and social context. I know you will gather, interpret, share, communicate, debate, and express ideas and information. I know you will offer direction and clarity in the face of what others might perceive as insurmountable obstacles. I don't give in to doomsday or pessimistic depictions of the future at all, because here I stand in front of you, and I know what you've done and what you can do. I know that the future is bright because here you are, ready to go out into the world. I stand here before all of the wonderful things you've already accomplished, and I'm already quite proud. You make me, those of us on the stage, and your family, friends, and supporters in the stands hopeful for what the future will bring. Now, I started out talking about our 150-year-old legacy, But let me end by saying that the future, of course, is not written. The past is only there to remind us how far we've come. But your legacy is your own, and what you've begun in your years here at CLA is already quite great. Yours is already a legacy of excellence, of giving back, of service. 150 years ago, CLA was founded with a vision of a liberal arts education to be used as a tool toward a better life for all. 150 years ago, CLA was more a dream than a reality. It was small, untested, unproved. You are the fruition of 150 years of hard work and passion of those who came before you. 150 years of dedication and brilliance. 150 years of questioning, how can we be better? Where are we going? And where will we go next? Today, we send you out with that legacy in hand. We send you out to carry its message on. We send you out to live its principles. Graduates, I thank you for what you have already done for our college and for our communities, and I can't wait to see what you will do out in the world. Class of 2019, congratulations. Graduates, I now invite you to join us in taking a moment to thank some special people. You and I both know that you didn't get here without the support and encouragement of people close to you. We want to thank the community who have played an important part in getting you here today, your friends and families, your professors and advisors, and many others. They provided patience, understanding, and support, maybe sometimes a little prodding and nudging where that was needed. Graduates, please join me in giving them a round of applause. Now, as you know, next weekend is Memorial Day, which is a day that we celebrate those who and honor the memory of those who gave their life in military service to their country. Could I ask anyone who is in the arena, who is a member of the military currently or a veteran, to please stand so we can thank you for your service. Thank you very much. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than to recognize the outstanding achievements of CLA's talented students. And I've talked about you as a group, and now I will talk about one of your classmates. It is a special treat to introduce our student speaker, Malvikha Manoj. Malvikha was born in India, raised in Dubai. Her time at CLA has been embodied by dual passions for academic excellence in the area of public health, as well as student leadership. She is president of the College of Liberal Arts Student Board, representing our over 14,000 students, collaborating with a team of 35 board members, and strengthening the relationship between administration, faculty, alumni, and students. And I had the great good fortune to work with Malvikha throughout this past year and support the tremendous work she was doing. She has served as a peer advisor for 2 years, guiding students to prepare for success both on campus and beyond. As a peer advisor, Malvikha pioneered a career and major exploration tool for pre-health students. She proposed, prepared, and edited a monthly pre-health newsletter and collaborated with CLA staff to create and conduct information sessions for students interested in pre-health. She also served as the co-director for the First Year Experience Program and has helped conduct research on adolescent brain function, convergent and divergent thinking and scientific reasoning, and the mental health of Asian American populations in relation to race, ethnicity, and migration. Malvikha graduates today with a major in psychology and minors in public health and neuroscience. She will be starting a Master of Science program at Johns Hopkins University in the Department of International Health after graduation, and she hopes to pursue a career in global mental health. She embodies CLA's mission of excellence and service, and it is a great pleasure to have her as our student speaker today. Please join me in welcoming Malvikha Manoj.
Thank you, Dean Coleman, for the kind introduction, and a very good morning to faculty, family, friends, guests, and most importantly, congratulations to us, the class of 2019. We did it. I'll be honest, when I first started writing my speech, I sat staring at my laptop trying to find a way to just begin. A hook, a story, anything. And then I did what I think most of us would agree is a safe place to start. I Googled commencement speeches. Lost between the speeches of Steve Jobs and Oprah Winfrey, I realized that maybe I was searching for the wrong thing. I'm not here today to give you advice or to tell you how to live the rest of your life. If I knew these answers, I probably would not have been up at 6 a.m. typing how to give a good commencement speech on Google. I'm just here to share this moment with each of you. This is not a me moment, it is a we moment. After today, we are, class of 2019, alumni of the University of Minnesota and the College of Liberal Arts. So if you think I'm here with advice or answers, maybe you're going to be a little disappointed. But if you're ready to take the next 3 minutes to practice the radical act of gratitude, to celebrate us, the work we've done, the people we've met, and the things we've learned that led us to where we are today, then I think together we can make the next few minutes count. When I think of us, the class of 2019, say 5, 10, or 50 years from now, I see us shattering expectations, breaking glass ceilings, and building bridges. Here in CLA, we're not just majoring in psychology or astrophysics or BSc, we're also advocates for literature, environmental science, diversity, humanities, and more. And that is the beauty of what we have achieved here today. As we take the next steps into adulthood, I hope we continue to see the importance of collaborating with each other and in finding solutions that work for all and not just for some. This education has given us so much to be grateful for, and it's now on us. We carry the power to go out and to make life happen. From the transition of SDSS to Brunings Hall, the famous microwave thrown out of a window fiasco of 2018 at the Graduate Hotel, Mason Ramsey being a headliner at Spring Jam, and bringing the Axe back to Minnesota for the first time since 2004, we've been through a lot together. And we've also been through a few defining moments in history. We showed up and we fought the good fight. During these moments, I met a lot of you, as friends, as peers, as activists, and in some shape or form, we've all been a part of this amazing community. During my 4 years here, I met people that made me laugh until I was crying, and also sometimes even laugh while I was crying. I met people who taught me that sometimes first impressions are not the most accurate, that endings are just new beginnings, and that there is so much strength in vulnerability. And I'm grateful for all of them. Whether it took us 4 years or 10, I hope that each and every one of us here today has something to be grateful for. For some of us, this degree is not just a personal win, it's also a collective win. My mom, born and raised in India, always told me that as a kid, one of her biggest dreams was to study in the United States, but it was something that never came true for her. And to my mother today, this is also your win. Thank you for believing in me even when a lot of people didn't. And to my dad, who immigrated to Dubai and started a whole new life for himself and his family, this is also your win. Thank you for teaching me the power of hard work, resilience, and independence. I am able to stand here today with wild, big dreams because you gave me the secure ground to stand on. So here's taking a moment to thank all of these people in our lives, our family, friends, advisors, TAs, faculty, internet strangers, scholarship donors, all those people that believed in us, that supported us with words, information, or tangible support. Let's take a moment to celebrate our achievements and to celebrate the different support systems that got us to where we are today. And finally, a defining learning moment in my undergraduate career was an email I got from the CLA Student Board my freshman year asking students to apply. I asked an upperclassman mentor what he thought of it, if I should apply, and he told me, "No, I don't think you should. I heard that they don't accept international students." The best thing I did for myself in that moment was saying, well, I might as well just apply. And I did, and I made it on the board. And I'm so grateful that I did not let someone else's no prevent me from seizing a big yes. So this last vote of gratitude is for all of us, for every time we decided that we would not take no for an answer. This is for those moments when we persisted, even if that meant taking a giant leap of faith, even when we could not anticipate the final outcome. So here's to hoping that we continue taking these leaps of faith. Whether it's in our professional or personal lives, I hope we move forward with courage, grace, authenticity, and kindness for ourselves and those around us. I chose gratitude as the one thing I wanted to share with you today because I believe that with gratitude, we can grow through what we go through. Together, I know that we can accomplish great things in Minnesota and around the world. So one last time, because I have to stay on brand and end with a bad pun, be grateful, take a leap of faith, and just go for it. Congratulations yet again to us, the class of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Malvikha. At Commencement, we celebrate all of you. We celebrate the achievements and promise of students who will be tomorrow's leaders, entrepreneurs, creative artists, and public servants. And to be with you, we invite as keynote speakers people who model the highest ideals of leadership, creativity, and excellence. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce such a person as today's keynote speaker, Professor of Creative Writing and English, Julie Schumacher. Professor Schumacher graduated from Oberlin College and from Cornell University with an MFA in fiction. She is the author of 10 books, including Dear Committee Members, a national bestseller, and the winner of the Thurber Prize for American Humor. She is the first woman to have won the Thurber Prize, one of the highest recognitions of humor writing in the United States. Her stories and essays have appeared in the New York Times, The Atlantic, The Best American Short Stories, The Chronicle of Higher Education, and many other publications. Professor Schumacher has been a finalist for both the PEN/Hemingway Award and the Minnesota Book Award. She is also a CLA Scholar of the College, an honor reserved for the college's most distinguished faculty members. Please join me in welcoming Professor Julie Schumacher.
Thank you very much, Dean Coleman, and hello and congrats to the 2019 CLA graduates. Good for you, good on you. Can you hear me? Yes, good. It's a real honor for me to be here, and it's intriguing, I think, that the university has invited a writer of satire, a person who has recently made a literary career out of skewering university life, to deliver your commencement address, but that appears to be what's happening here, so I will just begin. I write novels and short stories, and I teach creative writing here at the U. A big part of my job is to encourage students to daydream, to make stuff up. Over the course of a semester, when I teach fiction writing, I emphasize three things. First, originality. I ask students to tell me what the usual or typical way of tackling a writing assignment might be, and then I tell them they're not allowed to do that. I tell them they need to find a different way, to find a new path. Sometimes I drive this point home by tormenting my students with writing exercises. For example, describe a body of water without using the letter E. Or invent a word that does not exist and then use it persuasively in a sentence. Years ago in a restaurant, I opened a fortune cookie and found inside it a slip of paper that said, "Write your own story. Don't let others write it for you." That's been a sort of motto for me ever since. The second thing I emphasize when I'm teaching the writing of fiction is that character matters more than plot. Plot in a work of fiction is obviously important. It provides a scaffolding for the narrative. But it's character that gives a story its meaning, character that brings a plot to life. Let me give you an example. Hermione Granger, Albus Dumbledore, Severus Snape. J.K. Rowling was a master of plot in her 7 novels, but it's her astonishing cast of characters that makes the book so memorable. We read the Harry Potter series not just to find out what happens, but to learn how her characters will interact with what's going to happen. We want to know who they truly are, and we do so by seeing how they evolve when confronted with the unexpected. The third aspect I emphasize in class is revision. I'm sure you all remember from your writing-intensive classes here at the U that revision means the act of seeing again. When I write draft after draft after draft of a novel, I'm not tidying minor errors. That part comes later. I'm trying to see clearly. I'm looking for meaning and trying to find out what matters. My idea about what matters changes as I write, so revision is often a messy process. But in the classroom, I do stress its importance, encouraging students to look again, to reconsider, to be open to change. In part, revision means examining from different angles the stories we tell about our own lives and the lives of others, recognizing that every person we meet has his or her own plot and point of view. So there's my very brief creative writing curriculum for you: originality, character, revision. One thing we don't typically do in creative writing classes, I don't know if any of you have taken any here, we do not typically assign quizzes or final exams. And personally, I have always felt a bit left out in that respect. My colleagues in the sciences and social sciences regularly experience the powerful thrill of striding into a classroom and instilling fear in their students. I've always wanted to have that kind of scholarly power, so I'm going to take this final moment before you get your diplomas to inflict a quiz on the group of you now. Are you ready? We're going to start with a true and false section. So number one, true or false? You will remember everything you learned in your classes here at the U, with that knowledge leading directly to a lifelong career. Answer? False, thank you. Let me give you a few real-life illustrations. I am one of 5 siblings. Of the 5 of us, 1 majored in French and became an editor, 1 majored in music and became a speech therapist, 1 majored in philosophy and became a computer programmer. There you go, philosophers. 1 majored in marketing and ran her own business in therapeutic massage. As for me, I majored in Spanish and Latin American studies and planned to be a journalist and a translator. That didn't work out. I wrote very slowly, so then I decided to teach high school Spanish. I applied for but didn't get the jobs I wanted, so I moved to Manhattan to try to break into publishing. The job I landed when I got there was, wait for it, an assistant editor on a gynecology magazine. I held that very interesting job for 2 years. All of which is to say, I wandered. That Spanish major, I have not regretted it for a moment. It didn't lead directly to a profession, but it encouraged me to dream, to write, to think broadly, to keep my eyes and my options open. When I graduated from college in 1981, I had no idea where the next 4 decades would take me, but it never occurred to me that I would be standing up here talking to you. 2, second question, true or false? Happiness and success will be distributed fairly among the members of this graduating class, the lives ahead of you being predictable and clear. Thank you. Yes, I think we all know why that statement is false. In different ways and at different moments, you and the people surrounding you here today are going to flounder and to flourish, to succeed and to struggle. A classmate in front or behind you may win the lottery or fall ill or both. Plot, the event that we experience during our lives, obviously matters, but its character, the ways in which we interact with those life events, that almost always matters more. On to question number 3. True or false, you will soon lose touch with the you, your alma mater quickly becoming a distant memory. Oh, there's a mixed answer there, let me tell you. Let me tell you why that statement is false. Because the development office is going to track you down. Those folks in development, I have a friend backstage who is in that field, they know that this place will forever be part of the fabric of your life. They know that the time you spent here and the people you met here will be something you continue to think about in years to come. And now that you are soon to become an alum, that fundraising team is going to find you. You can't run and you can't hide. They will know where you are. Now I have 3 multiple choice questions for you, and then the quiz will be finished. You know how this works. You can select one of the possible responses, or you can answer all of the above. So, here we go. Number 1. Advice often given to students during commencement speeches, advice that is therefore not original, but is still very much worthwhile, includes A, this day marks a beginning, not an end. B, out there in the world, it's important to find and follow what you love. C, learn to see failures and disappointments as opportunities. D, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a great battle. E, recycle, floss, and don't forget to acknowledge the people who have helped you. Or F, all of the above. The answer, F. All of the above, you're all correct. We move on to question number 2. Proof that the time and money and effort you have put into the degree you are earning today will have been entirely worth it is A, that amazing job or internship you're about to get. B, that amazing job or internship you won't get, and the fact that you have other options well worth pursuing. C, that cool new apartment you're soon going to move into. D, the old bedroom at home you will soon move back into. That is, the room your mother turned into her arts and crafts paradise, in which she is now sewing all your old t-shirts into a quilt. E, the letter in your inbox that will grant you admission and a scholarship to grad school. F, the letter in your inbox granting you an evening shift at Target. Or G, all of the above. The answer here, some of you might have gotten this one wrong, is G, all of the above. The answer is G because that comfortable old bedroom at home and letter that denied you entry into grad school may end up steering you toward an unexpected but entirely rewarding destination. Our last multiple choice question, I could keep going, but I do want you to get your diplomas, is this one. 3, in future years, when people ask you what you remember most vividly about your experience here at the U of M Twin Cities, you will want to tell them about A, that exam or essay you totally aced. B, that amazing 2 a.m. conversation with your friends in the dorm. C, walking across the bridge from East to West Bank when it was 30 below. D, hanging out in Dinkytown on a Saturday night. E, signing up for that class only because it fit into your schedule, but it turned out to change the direction of your life. Or F, all of the above. Answer is, you may have discerned a pattern here. The correct response is always all of the above. Because when it comes to walking across this stage and into the future, there is never one single answer. Instead, there are endless different paths and possibilities, and most of you, in the years to come, are going to know failure as well as success, joy as well as sadness, boredom as well as surprise. My hope for you is that you'll daydream and you'll experiment, you'll value originality and character and revision, and that when someone asks you about your education at the University of Minnesota and CLA and the possibilities they opened in front of you, you'll be able to answer all of the above, all of the above, all of the above. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Schumacher, for your wonderful comments, and class of 2019. It's time to etch your place in history in the video of the future. I would now like to ask the following people to present the degrees. Tom Clayton, Regents Professor Emeritus, English. Carolyn Liebler, Associate Professor, Political Science, Sociology. Amelius White, Director of Public Engagement, Office of Institutional Advancement. Julianne Monnier, Associate Professor, Anthropology. Members of the class of 2019, you will cross the stage one by one as your name is read. After you have all returned to your seats, please remain seated until the end of the program. The faculty are not leaving, they just want to be down there to shake your hands as you come off the stage. Your commencement will not be complete until Regent Swigum confers your degree. And now on to the business at hand.
As myself a BA graduate of this college and university, I am particularly pleased to be reading the names of degree candidates in spring 2019. Before reading them, I want to explain briefly the work completed by those graduating with honors. In the rigorous honors program, they completed a variety of courses, maintained a high GPA, prepared an honors thesis comprising original work. In many cases, they engaged in co-curricular experiences, including study abroad, community-engaged learning, internships, faculty-directed research, and organizational leadership. And if they had any time left over, they slept. The levels of distinction are identified in Latin phrases as cum laude, with distinction, magna cum laude, with high distinction, or summa cum laude, with highest distinction, as determined by the quality of their thesis work and their GPA over the last 2 years of coursework. Max Restemeyer. Who's taking this? Jonathan Toll.
Margaret Andreen.
Beckmeyer Beckner. Kachina Yeager.
Catherine McFall.
Philip Berenhoff.
Katarina Happel.
Stephanie Olson. Madison Hewlett.
Jacob Tasheni.
Ella Lingard, summa cum laude. Rebecca Decker.
Seth Westlake.
Brian Stroke.
Alex Blaine.
Megan Considine. Henry Middleton. Erica Lopez. Yilin Lee. Yon King Lu. Who? Laura Ariana Sanchez. Maya Tazel, summa cum laude.
Justin Stegmeyer.
Nora Ruby. Winter Petrie.
Emily Fissel.
Carolyn Pashore. John Gelzer.
Faven Lewis Beely.
Alexander Retzlaff. Chunjel
Noah
Yu.
Hansen.
Chungning Yu. Shu.
Madeline Buchholz.
Weihuan Liu.
Samantha
Yawen Yu.
Truesdell.
Kan Ni. Xinyu Zhang.
Jillian Hansen.
Mingwan Wang.
Melissa Hill, cum laude.
Sophia Mayetta.
Rachel Zussman.
Johanna Greniger.
Caitlin Peterson.
Voen Yitz.
Nicholas Mills.
Emily Voen Yitz. Shalor.
Taylor Cook.
Ashley Tao.
Iris Pantovich.
Connor Hanlon.
Daria Asbayar.
Catherine Bell.
Ava Fox.
Nabila Ismail.
John McLeod.
Sharman Mohammed Yusuf.
Nathan Samuelson.
Nursia Mimi Zakaria. John Costello.
Amy Peterson.
Pam Magdashevsky.
Shushin Chen.
Michelle Lee.
Chenwei Wang.
Caleb Menzel. Katie Savanich. Cameron Berg.
Jeremy Weinbarger.
Nicholas Hegstrand. Ellis Purat.
Mitchell Wallstad.
Brent Clanfield. Catherine Sievert.
Jacob Thomas.
Shinhan Yu. Shengxian Sun.
Natalie Jantasek.
Huying Ma.
Mary Wolf.
Hitang Shu.
Alexander May.
Caitlin Osland.
Jason Berg.
Jessica Doro, summa cum laude.
Julia Baranchek.
Shamar Dennis.
Caitlin Schuler.
Ross Fuller.
Jack Jameson.
Tracy Worset.
Grant Brokaw.
Alex Winchell, summa cum laude.
Brady James.
Lillian Fix.
Seamus Zenk.
Ashkar Aktesh. Tian Sue Hu. Rex Wang.
Jonah Tapper.
Kara Foster.
Tameva Amin.
Rohan Deshmukh.
Ryan Rivard.
Jake Altman.
Brianna Lundgren.
Anders Alberg.
Ing Win.
Amelia Pearson.
Fader Yang.
Maria Elisa del Carmen Palacios Pereira.
Anli Lee.
Grace Mathry.
Abby Ding.
Bob Santos.
McKenna Maresh.
Ridwan Andie D.
Grace Asta.
Isaac Sorensen.
Mills Minty Selcraig.
Gregory Much.
Evan Jensen.
Matthew Wilkening.
Nicole Westland.
Yang Chiavang Shu.
Tyler Milkey.
Crystal Brogard.
Kaylee Shields, magna cum laude.
Chloe Swenson.
Pa Kufa.
Benjamin Brinks.
Diana Avalos.
Joseph Flora.
Jalen Strong.
Aaron Pumper.
Madison Smith.
Tana Zaid.
Hannah Heighton.
Michael Foster.
Crosby Reich.
Samuel Kite.
Abigail Yates.
Molly Swanson.
Megan Olson.
Michaela Bader.
Schwingbing Schwan.
Mackenzie Bader.
Ying Fang Li.
Mitchell Rudol.
Shwaran Bai.
Peter Solberg.
Tingwei Ku.
Natasha Bahorkas.
Yuling Wang.
Julia Holrud.
Jesse Fletcher.
Hannah Park.
Audra Wygant.
Richard Kim.
Adam Chen.
Gabrielle Patterson.
Ricky Lee.
John Temin.
Brianna Ong.
Daniela Romashin.
Duck Pham.
Rachel Kotke.
Hao Cheng,
Zoe Vickerman.
Ismail Kader,
Tatiana Gilbert Hicks.
Gus Van Tilburg,
Jamie Schultz.
Nira Estrada Peña,
Dangun Hoer.
Zachary Notorono,
Mackenzie Templin.
Zachary Roker,
Josie Jacobs.
Caitlin Rothe,
Brian Johnson.
Nicole Hendrickson,
John Bradley.
Logan Noor, magna cum laude,
Ansel Smoland.
Devon Osman,
Sandra Fung.
Connor Jensen,
Martin Schneider.
Thomas Greco,
Carlton Rose.
Garrett James,
Daniel Miller.
Cody Schultz,
Nicholas Maher.
Hannah Wind,
Russell Carlson.
Maxwell Beeger,
Ganzurig Batur.
Yua Vang,
Lynn Floyd.
Nusi Mawa,
Jesse Schlemmer.
B. Yang,
Kylie Sabin.
Hannah Conrad,
Sarah Hayo.
Jordan Bloomquist, magna cum laude,
Trevor Shannon.
Liana Klein,
Sherry Chen,
Marguerite Gallagher,
Mingyang Kui,
Louis Levesque,
Mosen Ryo Olenwaju,
Eva Ostus,
Karen Gori,
Danielle Bronze,
Matthew Trumper, summa cum laude,
Raika Iftikhar,
Kate Carlson, summa cum laude,
Yunska Zafar,
Chi Feng,
Spencer Burney,
Ziyang Huan,
Mitchell LeMay,
Zachary Betcha,
Samuel Johns,
Heather Holtz, Cassidy Eberhardt,
Wook Lee,
Alicia Peterson,
Cameron Haugen,
Connor Romy, Emma Yashki,
Sean Wilberding,
Kelly Greeneger,
Samantha Keitha,
Teresa Fitzlaff,
Elizabeth Mindham,
Lucas Kozlarich,
Fuchi Han,
Clifton Thames,
Tasom Han, summa cum laude,
Lauren Laymin,
An Wen,
Derek Mayo,
Nancy Cha,
Cameron Lundberg,
Linda Yang,
Kiefer Samp,
Yadira Damaso,
Brandon Stevens,
Jeremy Lopez Carcai,
Carly Onstad,
John Paul Achumbre,
Jake Halverson,
Linu Zhang,
Joshua Rhines.
Josaliza Tao.
Charles Lawler. Faisal Muhammad.
Shilong Tao.
Sidney Barnage.
Johnny Vang.
Riley Parham.
Benjamin Platts.
Matthew Hansen. Benjamin Murphy.
Annika Heaps, magna cum laude.
Javed Awayas.
Julia Asmus.
Kevin Challa.
John Kilzer.
Jabari Lawrence.
Catherine Hunt.
Jeanette Romero Sines.
Kelly Wrinkle.
Jake Johnson.
Rose Stolo.
Chris van der Zanden.
Megan Matter.
Elle van der Zanden.
Ellen Florick.
Courtney Earl.
Keaton Carlson.
Narcisse Galetta.
Alistair Bird.
Zach Haid.
Timothy Sayon.
Rebecca Anderson.
Grant
Rebecca
Anderson.
Edelman.
Ryan Schwartz.
Elisa Butterfield.
John O'Connor II.
Hannah Oslin.
Nicholas Maney.
Bayla Brenningstall.
Michael Fincam.
Molly Pamonka Blake.
Hannah Shackroll.
Loran Zhang.
Sarah Belter.
Emma Hintz.
Christopher Barnett.
Ryan Silliger.
Samantha Casagrande.
Alexander Martin.
Nathan Brophy.
Mary Danielle Alou.
Jacob Bowerly.
Maurizio Chalante.
Connor Schneider.
Joshua Holtzworth.
Haley Severson.
Han Yu Kang.
Peyton Stiddies.
Dunby Kim.
Haley Johnson.
Ashley Suter, summa cum laude.
Ryan Burke.
Gabriela Waldowski.
Jessica Gomez.
Mariah Burns.
Haley Tahoki.
Sophie Taylor.
Tina Erickson.
Lila Diver.
Jill
Mai
Dombrowski.
Hua Han.
Jill Dombrowski.
Alasafi Abdullahi.
Aaron G.
Ala Muhammad.
Adam Wright.
Osman Muhammad Hersi.
Joshua Reese.
Muhammad Idla.
Yoonga Kim. Younga Kim.
Mubarak Kadir.
Shonga Kim.
Abdullah Suleiman.
Sehong Ru.
Evan Heverges.
Yu Sung Do.
Victoria Bergman.
Jahun Jung.
Isabel Wilson.
Robert Klassman.
Summer Carino.
Osama Anwar.
Cassandra Falkenberg.
Tianjun Chen.
Maya Comfort.
Ani Ping Lu.
Liana Dawson.
Lee Jin Young.
Aderoju Agbola.
Noah Birch.
Alex Peterson.
Kaylee Braw.
Caleb Brady.
Benjamin Jansen.
Maddie Simon.
Annie Barlow.
Bailey Nichols.
Skyla Petrie.
Madeline Berg.
Miles Patton.
Abdul Noor.
Laura Weisingberger.
Julia Tillich.
Emily Nissen.
Kylie Matson.
Joseph Ronnie.
Sabrina Daoud.
Declan Ebling.
Paige Christensen.
Veronica Page Thomas.
Savannah Laduke.
Daniel Marcon.
Kaylin Fernandez.
Toby Mintz.
Sadiqa Sangal.
Jake Miller.
Jasmine Sanchez.
Michaela Dargis.
Alyssa Carlson.
Alexander Robel.
Robert Frazzini.
Waiter Thuk.
Jessica Archard.
Ella Hagen.
Griffin Rock.
Amy Callahan.
Quincy Gu.
Abdullahi Ahmed.
Maggie Wen.
Sadie Palini.
Emma Willard.
Jordan Zins.
Dalton Lundy.
Michaela Mix.
Alejandro Tejas.
Caitlin Pokernich.
Sidonia Zenke, cum laude.
Rachel Bosut.
And Keitha Varadhan.
Isabella Dali Steele, summa cum laude.
Kyle Power.
Matthew Carrolls.
Autumn Dorman.
Brenna Matheson.
Haley Mueller.
Madison Irwin.
Carmen Ross.
Eric Wiggum.
Skaya Garda Garcia.
Josephine Allaire.
Amy Max.
Emily Campbell.
Ka Young.
Natalie Kesty.
Chiami Vang.
Colleen McCuskey.
Ziyi Peng.
Sabrina Regina.
Yida Lee.
James Ringgold.
Linman Cheng.
Zachary Zyla.
Elizabeth Leonard.
Rachel Biltoft.
Eleanor Blatty.
Jack Kreitz.
Evan Gorham.
Jackson Gorgas.
Charlotte Hudek.
Alexander Cusick.
Joshua Jiring.
Noah Chan.
Tanner Shafgan.
Enrico Jonathan.
Anju Yi.
Amira Arifin.
Meg Hughes Morrison.
Evelyn Davida.
Xiao Wang.
Chloe Lee.
Yuyao Liu.
Seiki Enomoto.
Loryu Yu.
Selena Ung.
Samuel Dietz.
Ivy Ying Lu.
Chase Torrance.
Sophie Mangisha.
Ashina Altoff.
Amber Holte.
Matthew Nichols.
Shari Cassiope.
Kaylin Kopacek.
Katie Tomek.
Vania J.
Isaac Swenson.
Yingfei Wang.
Benjamin Shribman.
Guangdi Yu.
Anna Albitz.
Kin Chan.
Bilal Bihi.
Jessica Larrabee.
Megan Daggett.
Emily Ratzloff.
Callie Fauch, summa cum laude.
Jack Kim.
Chantal Ball.
Chen Chen.
Maya Ortiz.
Yukang Ma.
Cassidy Detloff.
Michelle Chen.
Samantha Venables.
Michael Carpenter.
Anna Parshall.
Brett Yule.
Jessica Edwards.
Mira Wallace.
Madison Froberg.
Teresa Kosnetic.
Holly Groverson.
Emily Wangen.
Chloe Burns.
Margaret Hipple.
Dominique Block.
Juliana Kasperek.
Marshall Winget.
Jonathan Fuller.
Ellen Schneider.
Stephen Dobbs.
Emily Haley.
Keenan Cull.
Jordan Johnson.
Eric Thomas.
Azam Ali.
Trin Doe.
Rory Honorato.
Austin Werschke.
Evan Munn.
Nina Rowling.
Yineng Luo.
Donna Kathleen Mehta.
Ying Yan.
Lauren Riso.
Torahiko Sasaki.
Victor Lechner.
Sae Kohata.
Kirsten Bryant. Oh, sorry.
Noriko Kikuchi.
Nikolai McElroy.
Max Chu, magna cum laude.
Brianna Bai.
Max Hurst, magna cum laude.
Amy Licari.
Holly St. Clair, summa cum laude.
Joe Quinn.
Margaret Donnelly.
Morgan Vanden Heuvel.
Charles Parker.
Nick Gross.
Summer Shuai.
Angela Balira.
Jai Ying Song.
Devin Michaels.
Derek Cho.
Noah Solfest.
Tom Miller.
Hunter Wagner.
Joshua Kruger.
Adam Storman.
Megan Jonas.
Cassidy Nord.
Cal Randa.
Sarah Stramstead.
Stephen Nelson.
Jijia Liu.
Brooklyn McCloskey.
Noah Young.
Hannah Close.
Cameron Kunzman.
Oren Chowdhury.
Emily Daniel.
George Abdallah.
Laurel Anderson.
Peyton West.
Taylor Intihar.
Teresa LaDonna
Zachary
Mueller.
Bowman.
Ishan
Stephen
Lin.
Sismedia. Austin Volling.
Celeste Ling.
Veronica Skaggs.
Naomi Silver.
Joseph Peterson.
Alyssa Pollard, summa cum laude.
Brett Carr.
Juliana Kolb, summa cum laude.
Samuel Cullenbright.
Joanna Schmidt, summa cum laude.
Jeremy Cantor.
Marianne Zarzar Torano, summa cum laude.
Adam Lohr.
Tamara
Yi
Arkhipova.
Wang.
Konstantinos Kochelas.
Yuki Sekiguchi.
Zoe Woolhart Graham.
Faith Nepple.
Dana Queen, magna cum laude.
Jade Carney.
Laura Meyer.
Cassandra Covell.
Mishi Wang, summa cum laude.
Yifei Zhang.
Caroline Mercer, summa cum laude.
Valerie Powell.
Kira Johnson.
Casey Lucht.
Virginia Richards.
Alec Clausing.
Nicole Marshall.
Matthew Woolridge.
Chloe Meyer.
Jameson Grappentine.
Ilana Tron.
Thomas Duray.
Eddie Orena.
Thomas Nelson.
Nathan Frank.
Tyler Mass.
Amari Bauer, magna cum laude.
Elisa Berg.
Jessica Breslin.
Louis Shell Villamore.
Patrick Sinha.
Emily Warman.
Thomas Gisvold.
Dinesh Dakshinamurthy.
James Douglas.
Elizabeth McCrary.
Christopher Paul.
Lauren Schultz.
Yasmin Butler.
Linda Yang.
Ilyas Wahili.
Sawyer Reed.
William Ratterman.
Tanner Barant.
Evelyn Choflat.
Max Trichler.
Madison Porter.
Lexi Christopoulos.
Christofoli Krusnos.
Brittany Cecily.
Celine Amash.
Rebecca Floden.
Brittany Becker.
Emily Chandler.
Annalisa Husan.
Ewell Yared.
Kate Denny.
Nicholas Sumwalde, cum laude.
Andrew Chen.
Ryan Johnson, cum laude.
Kayla Dittenhauser, magna cum laude.
Sebastian Salima Urde.
Travis Cum.
Zachary Jensen.
Christopher Warren.
Nayun Suk.
Eric Dolson.
Tiger Khan.
Justine Swartz.
Sejong Oh.
Jayu Quinlin.
Kiyuong Wang Park.
Alexei Kovalchuk.
Andrew Nan.
Jason Arce.
Kiara Perry.
Samuel Law.
Carolyn Coop.
Dylan Kirsting.
Matthew Runge.
Bailey Johnson Kavanaugh.
Mitchell Steves.
Sasha Wandmaker.
Joseph Springer.
Katie Derrick.
Zoe Rutherford.
Harshitha Rava.
Asia Carlson Peters.
Lucy Snowberg.
Ashton Terry.
Danielle
Tasha
Natardi.
Silver.
Danielle Natardi.
Christina Houston.
Cole Slozacek.
Matthew Odemuia.
Timothy
Stacy
Drazadov. Eli Powell.
Sandra Osei.
Thomas Cushing.
Gloria Karandi.
Christian
G.
Christian Price.
Shanshan Zhang.
Anson Chen.
Shanyang Gu.
Mitchell Niemeyer.
Anna Henning.
Jack Ziegler.
Kortika Dutta.
Aletha Dayanavong.
Casimir Smith, magna cum laude.
Leah
Jishu.
Chapaton, magna cum laude. James Brennan.
Chao Hao Zhu.
Kathleen Young.
Kai Cheng Chen.
Han Wen Hong.
Shuxuan Yu.
Jaiwei Sung.
Leah Cummins.
Shen Gao.
Morgan Johnson.
Magnus Landas.
Madeline Rudnitsky.
Francis Wurzma.
Madeline Andrew.
Nicholas Johnson.
Ryan Miller.
Nakia Freiberg.
Lillian Nuno.
Menin Argaw.
Edward Adams.
Michelle Levine.
Max Barber.
Abdullahi Mohammed.
Laura Akal.
Negawo Ansha.
Denise Coutier.
Abdul Fattah Samire.
Cher Lynn.
Walid Shadsundin Abakar.
Dante Muchigrosko.
Farahol Adem.
Michael Groves.
Sadman Islam.
Samuel Burns.
Adam Ahmed.
Shelby Kellogg.
Sylvia Ochoa. Did I get that right? Ochoa.
Grace Rude, magna cum laude.
Helena Hailu.
Aaron Lundwig.
Erica Nye.
Devin Reed.
Elena Schultz.
Lauren Monica Lalumiere.
Austin Zhang.
Emma Pearson.
Lucas Sun.
Krisika Devanathan.
Cece Lee.
Donovan Legournier.
Runzi Liu.
Brandon Swenson.
Ji Zhang.
Connor Meineke.
Reshwen Zhang.
Delana Nguyen.
Haoji Chen.
Delaney Peterson.
Neshang Wang.
Emily Huminski.
Irene Garado Perez.
Mitchell LeGrand, cum laude.
Peyton Trish.
Malcolm Lindsay.
Jason Opatz.
Amy Runo.
Joshua Opatz. I'm sorry. Nathaniel Perez, magna cum laude.
Alec Jordan.
Oakley Seng Chen.
Minor Schrader.
Brian Poon.
San Wen.
Bowen Becker.
Dwayne Coling.
David Gao.
Adam Hansen.
David Paveluk.
Josh Erickson.
Tim Rolls.
Shuyen Lee.
David Bartell.
Shu Lee.
Tuan Pham.
Kelsey Lang.
Jennifer Mazurek, cum laude.
Jaiki Dow.
Taylor Beskar.
Jack Wang.
Emily magna cum laude.
Megan Birch, magna cum laude.
Jeremy Lutz, magna cum laude.
Lily Dunk, magna cum laude.
Colton O'Farrell.
Leah Larson.
Laura Rietveld, magna cum laude.
Shannon Hogan.
Tyler Fricky.
Madeline Schaff.
Lucas Brown.
Mackenzie Lesh.
Jan Liu.
Tori Anderson.
Maureen Hurley.
Graham Sudenga.
Abdullah Shakir.
Ella Hennen.
Taishi Matsumoto.
Logan Sweeney.
Hichao Nick Wang.
Jacob Buller.
Fenji Lee.
Courtney Daigle.
Alana Davita.
Claire Carter.
Jenna Knudsen.
Tina Lee.
Madeline Burgum.
Brina Boytum.
Brenna Hohenstein.
Zaikong Ma.
Pao Vang.
Chenfei Wan.
Denny Vang.
Fo He.
Jennifer Delordra.
Abigail Lang.
Abigail Dayton.
Brianna Zadnik.
Lauren Magnuson.
Rachel Mansk.
Alicia Saforza.
Emma Zalaki.
Matthew Rederef.
Chloe Husamon.
Holden Orada.
Nicole Karras.
Hayden Ford.
Madison Kramer.
Vanessa Yeager.
Sandra Jasarevic.
Bobby Barkley.
Jennifer Ebert.
Kaylee Mortal.
Tane Anderson.
Samuel Moe.
Hayden Wilson.
Michael Nguyen.
Christina Zeldumbide.
Christopher Marks.
Madeline Keller. Zhang Zhang.
Elizabeth Teposteco.
Yasser Abdirahman.
Janet Campos Mendoza.
Haley Oleg.
Alejandra Narvaez.
William Leakin.
Mary Kathleen Stanfa.
Haley Laws.
Hazman Azim.
Bhargavi Papisetti.
Tianquang Huang.
Meghana Guregatu.
Yishang Yu.
Ayush Mehta.
Jipeng Zhang.
Snigdha Sood.
Xingyue Young.
Shivan Jain.
Sule Jin.
Samara Montoya.
Xingyue Zhang.
Merlin Pascal Zimbal.
Boram Shim.
Faisal Sohail.
Yeonjae Kim,
Roderick Radcliffe,
Yekaterina Salova,
Rena Hong,
Jiwon Kim,
Christina Smith, summa cum laude.
Jun Gon Lee,
Kelvin McKinney,
Grant Edwards,
Tyler Iquinto,
Philip Mick,
Andrew Hall,
Samuel Westerman,
Maida Abdi,
Samantha LaBelle,
Yoon Tu,
Catherine Pepia,
Zachary Brenneman,
Michaela Bartow,
Rachel Weiss,
Sunjun Yu,
Valerie White,
Ben Sherlock,
Kelly Betts,
Dan Lyons,
Sammy Heller,
Tumi Lee,
Natalie Shaw,
Tim Vo,
Jennifer Shaw, Maggie Yu,
Arbraisha Ibrahimi,
Ziwe Gil,
Junaid Ikramuddin,
Charlie,
Lin Vo,
Suler Kaiser, Kalagia,
Hannah Hayward,
Lin Leyen Zhu,
Lu Yao Zhang,
Hao Yang Zhang,
Tara Livesey,
Ziyi Wang,
Thomas Truong,
Shaolin Fan,
Justin Villay,
Basila Vemo Unge,
Tristan Kick,
Calvin Hillary Hilton,
Omwati Nerahu,
Samuel Kisnya,
Rishi Keshir,
Yu Shang Shu,
Alex Young,
Yuan Wang,
Wang Zhen Ma,
Evan Jensen,
Yi Zhang,
Michael Miller,
Han Li,
Noah DeSutter,
Mark Bunday,
Michael Lieberman,
Devin Harlan,
Peter Miko,
Kennedy Borton,
Bob Akabedi,
Nicholas Anderson,
Savannah Laboy Rodriguez,
Dylan Joyce,
Mackenzie Steichen,
Alexis Valencia,
Emma Dobler,
Megan Birch,
Natalie Thomas,
Emmanuel Sanchez,
Madison Turner, cum laude,
Alexander Becker, summa cum laude,
Alexis Kimmis,
Abigail
Elizabeth
Rader,
Hart, Rachel Leibovich,
Victoria Skolnick, magna cum laude,
Gina Haragas,
Hope Mills, magna cum laude,
Christina Meesing,
Nadia Huffman, summa cum laude,
Corey Osterud,
Malin Wynn,
Malvikha Manoj,
Valeria Kudinenko,
Bryn Milburn,
Corinna Weezy,
Catherine Timp,
Connor Nicolay,
Alexander King, cum laude,
Tianren Zhao,
Tracy Onshwari,
Xian Wang,
Bailey Morgan,
Wana Jiang,
Emily Fox,
Howlin Shi,
Jared Vance,
Li Xiong,
Michael Zimbeck,
Stephanie Chen, magna cum laude.
Elliot Burvin.
Sarah Buck.
Noah Greenswig.
Riley Slavics.
QQ Wang.
Gabrielle Martinez, magna cum laude.
Aislinn Hernandez.
Adrian Olms, summa cum laude.
Alec Englander.
Joao Vitor Coelho.
Nathaniel Olson.
Min Huynh.
Fang Ding.
Mai Nguyen.
Yulong Yu. Lu.
Kin Nguyen.
Donghae Shin.
Brooke Vorarath.
Jackson Jordan.
Laura Schuth, magna cum laude.
Jing Zhao.
Leah Herder.
Shinda Lee.
Jerry Vang.
Shen Chen Wei.
Benjamin Legrid.
Guandi Shu.
Jarrett Legrid.
Rong Sun.
Brandon Swersey.
Corey Glynn.
Nicholas Tobone Suarez.
Yusuf Ghanem.
Riley Hole.
Gabrielle Yackley.
Alex Kitto.
Samuel Peterman, summa cum laude.
Sarah Peterson.
Jaehoon Kim, summa cum laude.
Erin Neiman.
Ray Wyson.
Avery Mitchell Brown.
Marie Krinky.
Flynn DeWalt.
Ahmed Hassan.
Tara Viken.
Jason Hayek.
Natasha Zichek.
Kirsten Davis.
Crystal Tang Chart.
Seamus McGinnis.
Alyssa Heniff.
Brianna Hansen, summa cum laude.
Fabiola Gretzinger.
Maxwell Buccelli.
Anna Ponce.
Christina Bush.
Zoe Witzel.
Tian Liang.
James Best.
Hio Yan.
Etta Perry.
Chao Ma.
Youngju Lee.
Jichi Luyu.
Mustafa Sami Kadada.
Hyunyang Shin.
Omar Sharawi.
Jinwoo Kim.
Amanda Hassan.
Kang Yo Kim.
Amira Hassan.
Shanae Kang.
Tatiana Silverness.
Jahi Kim.
Besma Daban.
Minjung Cho.
Mustafa El Sayed.
Sora An.
Mei Lee.
Binghi Su.
Jaething Lee.
Sora An.
Eugene Howley Yu.
Binghi Su.
George Chang.
Larissa Brown.
Zurat Inam.
Candace Niven.
Nosrat Chowdhury.
Jacqueline Nettleton.
Ha Mai.
Najma Youssef.
Yang Nguyen.
Aisha Ahmed.
Michelle Her.
Layla Ahmoud.
Philip Tran.
Libin Saeed.
Matthew Shefti.
Abdi Rahman Abdullahi. Abu Bakar Abdullahi.
Biondina Yelevich.
Abdi Fatah Abdi.
Navina Jakrin.
Singpei Zhao.
Shayna Allen.
Wenting Zhang.
Varsha Torali.
Lu Zhang.
Trina Vu.
Shuai Zhang.
Anjira Mondal.
Shi Wang.
Pakman Chan.
Xiang Lin.
Jamie Dang.
Hailon Zhen.
Guanping Zhong.
Sylvia Pham.
Funyi Gao.
Aniola Ungudepi.
Hawei Ho.
Ungugandape.
Man Yan.
Samuel Lindgren.
Wanjing Huang.
Hayua Fang.
Jose Duran Enriquez.
Yujun Han.
Nicholas Anderson.
Shahaga Jiang.
Emma Walker.
Lintong Li.
Catherine Pearson.
Dadi Wang.
Elizabeth Karp.
Guanyu Jiang.
Jaleesa Jackson.
Sahao Wang.
Todasavan Crockett.
Ying Ya.
Sumaya Mursal Mohammed, summa cum laude.
Ling Ju.
Winston Della T. Budera III.
Yuting Ren.
Kevin Din.
Young Hyun Soo.
Rolene Pritchard.
Ifra Abdallah.
Laden Mohammed.
Carter Peterson.
Saharla Afkarshi.
Frank Medina.
Kylie Almendigger.
Mason DeWarrock.
Rachel Glenna.
Mitchell Brandhagen.
Delaney Kelleher.
Casey Weber.
Shaw Wang Benson.
Patrick Bauer.
Alexis Zimmer.
Matthew Snow.
Aaron Durgan.
Claire Welch.
Hawk Sangte.
Anna Lawley.
Ashley Barnes.
Zanab Tiamiyu.
Jessica Non.
Radovan Mirkovich.
Joseph Leach.
Samuel Dunn.
Kayla Jennison.
John Burbage.
Jose Leon.
Chan Jung.
Aiden Clemens.
Esai Ortiz.
Jacob Bratton.
Natasha Mara Victa.
Jack Hopp.
Laurence Geider.
Amelia Chaden.
Devin Pendergast.
Emily Mayatki.
Caleb Meyer.
Maggie Duma.
Chang Song.
Han Xuan Wang.
Caroline Sinha.
Masi Hori.
Kwa Win, summa cum laude.
Sheridan Swee, cum laude.
Jordan Kleist, summa cum laude.
Nick Wicker.
Maya Smith, summa cum laude.
McKenna Miller.
Molly Dunn, summa cum laude.
Greta Henry.
Ella Rasp, summa cum laude. Apurva Malirvanan, summa cum laude. Lily Hart, summa cum laude.
Chuyoung Shu.
Alexander Reeves. Guillermo Perez. Amanda Wynn, summa cum laude. Thank you. Nathan Liu. Cosima Sandal. Youngin Jung. Manhayak Kim. Jackson Haas, magna cum laude. Jorge Alonso. Henry Frank, cum laude. Abriana Ware. Sean Linnaeus. Jiaoteng Jin. Goldie, Gopher.
Dean Coleman, it is my pleasure to present the 2019 College of Liberal Arts degree candidates.
It is now my privilege to ask Regent Stephen Swigum to formally confer the degrees. Regent Swigum, I am honored to present to you the candidates who have completed requirements for College of Liberal Arts degrees.
Thank you, Dean Coleman. It was wonderful, Dean, to see the smiles on the faces of the 2019 graduates. Just wonderful. To the graduates, congratulations on the journey to your dream. It's only part of the journey, but your dream is about ready to be fulfilled. To the parents, to the friends, and especially to the faculty, thank you for helping the graduates build their dreams. Now, Dean, as I understand, it doesn't become official until they say these words, so I better say them. Will the graduates please arise? Graduates, upon the recommendation of faculty and by the authority of the Board of Regents, I now confer upon you the degrees for which you have been qualified. Congratulations. And just one more small detail, graduates. I invite you to take those tassels that you have, move them to the right, to the left, to declare to the world you are now a graduate of the University of Minnesota.
Thank you, Regent Swigum. Congratulations to all of our graduates. In closing, please join our soloist, Philip Zavisha, in singing Minnesota, Hail to Thee, and then let the celebrations begin.